Hey, welcome to Life in the God Lane. I'm Tom West. I hope you will subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get notified every time I put one of these Bible messages out. And this is a power verse for the day for Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. Give me thumbs up, make comments, do everything you can to help me get this out to other people. Maybe send it to someone and tell them, hey, check this guy out. He just teaches the Bible every day. I call this message, How to Win the War. Take the helmet of salvation. Is from Ephesians 6, verse 17. An important element of armament for any soldier today or in ancient Rome was the helmet. The point of a helmet is to protect against a deadly head wound. In Army training back in 1968, we were introduced to the helmet. The helmet had two parts. First was the helmet liner. It was made of a lightweight plastic and had kind of an interior mesh to fit on the head and be comfortable. Second part was what they called the steel pot, and that fit over the helmet liner. If the uniform of the day included the helmet, it would specify steel pot. That meant you had to fall out with your steel pot on. And here was the steel pot rule. Once it went on, it was on for the rest of the day, period. You didn't take it off. They're training you not to take it off in combat. Okay? Ephesians 6, verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Two parts of that verse. We're going to look at the first part today, the second one tomorrow. But we're going to talk about put on the helmet of salvation, or take the helmet of salvation. For the Christ follower, the helmet is salvation. Notice that you take the helmet of salvation. Now, what does that mean? It means that it is part of the uniform of the day, every day, and you put it on and you leave it on when you go into combat. And we live in a state of combat. In Luke chapter 2, Mary and Joseph take baby Jesus to the temple for circumcision and an offering that they did on the 8th day of his life. And they presented the offering and had him circumcised and all that. A man in the temple named Simeon had been told that he would see the Messiah before he died, and he'd been waiting for that his whole life. Simeon took 8-day-old Jesus in his arms, blessed God, and made it clear that he could now depart earth in peace because he had seen the Messiah. He put it this way. In verse 30, he tells why. For my eyes have seen thy salvation. He said that while holding and gazing at Jesus. Jesus is God's salvation. We put the helmet on when we take Jesus as Lord by faith. Then we put the helmet on. He is our salvation. Then we have the helmet of salvation on, and we're protected. So put Jesus on as salvation, then go into battle daily, living under his protection, confident that he will care for you. Trust him to protect you. He is your helmet of salvation. Bless your heart, and I will talk to you tomorrow.